he's got to draw his way out of this pocket here. So he spins out of it and taps the 3 and sends it towards the pocket. Nicely done, nicely done. 6 balls left. No clusters, no balls on the rail. He's got a good chance here to get to 2 games. Potts ball in the lower right comes out almost in between the side pockets for the pink 4 upper right. And rattles it in. White ball comes across table and out for position on the green 6 ball. Potts to 6, brings white ball up or straight in. Pretty much. Got to bring white ball back a little bit for that black 8 ball. And bring it back. He does. He goes all the way below, above the 8 for position on the 8 in the side or the corner. Shoots it in the side, brings the white ball to the side rail and out. Straight in on the 9. Chris has 2. But all maybe 1,300 baht or something. Come on down. Costs 500 baht to enter the S1 Darts Tournament next month, December 14th and 15th. I'm going to try to not yell here. It's getting pretty loud. All right, so Chris has the rack to his liking. Breaking the ball. He breaks off the side rail every time. I couldn't make a ball save my life in the last match. I really got lucky to emerge from that hill match. My heart's still pumping. But he did not punt anything. Jesson to shoot. The 1, the 3, the 4, and the 9. The 9 ball's all the way up table on the left-hand side. The side rail, about a little over 2 diamonds away from the upper left. The rest of the balls are down table. The 3, the 6, the 7, the 8, and the 5 are all down table. Off-angle shot at the 1, and the 2 is all the way down table, almost on the rail, about half a diamond away from the lower left. Got to get real good position here, and he does. Nicely done. He shoots those shots so well. Doesn't even hit them hard. Makes it look so easy. Well done. Down on the 2. Comes around, spins up for the red 3. That's near the head string. 4 balls also up table. Down on the red 3. Pots the 3 and comes to the side rail. Little straight. He's shaking his head. A little straighter than he wanted. So, the crowd's getting kind of loud. These guys' hearts are going to be pumping a little bit. Adrenaline's going to be flowing. I know the feeling. We only had about half as many people when I was playing, but I'll tell you what, I was feeling it, to be sure. Nicely done. 1, 2, 3 rails down, 4 position on the orange 5. 5 balls left. The 6 and the 7 are close, about a ball away from each other. Right before the picking. He goes above the 8, 4 position on a 6 ball. Pots a 6 in. 5 ball comes down and up for the brown 7. Goes forward 1, 2. Yeah, Jesson shoots a lot of shots like that. He really likes that 10:30 o'clock or 1:30 o'clock action for a position. He plays it routinely. A lot of players avoid that shot, including myself. But it's in his wheelhouse. He's shaking his head here. Might have got dead straight. Might have to accept a cut on the 9 ball here. Yeah, he just brings it back a little bit. Shaking his head again. Wanted a little bit more screwback action, but so he's got a cut shot. 9 ball's not frozen to the rail. It's off maybe a finger or less from the left-hand long rail. Open hand bridge. Pots it in. Jesson has 4. Okay. Looks like it's 50-50. Hase pasip. As far as the crowd support for these two players. Jesson racking the balls. It's going to be breaking. The previous match, Chris led most of the way. I watched it on YouTube. I wasn't there. But Chris was ahead. If it was like a race to 10, I think he would have won that the other night. But Jesson caught up and passed him once they got into the teens, and he never looked back. Jesson won that match 16-14. Jesson has 2. Jesson has 4. Chris has 2. Excuse me. Down, breaking from the box. Breaks, makes 2 balls. Man, I gotta get breaking lessons from this guy. He's got a nice shot on the 2. He's a little bit hampered queuing next to that brown 7 there, but got to follow forward. A little tricky. He's got a a small box of positional play that he has to reach for the 3. Easy to go a little too far and snippers or scratch in the pocket. He rolls it in, gets a good angle, nicely done. And he's got a couple of choices here. Most likely he'll shoot that pink 4 in the upper left, but he might go around. No, he's bringing it back. He's going to bring it back. Doesn't want that cue ball to travel too much, so he gets a nice angle on the pink 4. He's got to send it down past the side pockets to the upper left. Down on the ball. Open hand bridge, as usual. Taps it in, brings the white ball back. About a diamond away from the orange 5. 4 balls left. Got a nice table here. The 6 and the 7 are up table. 5 and the 9 are down table. 9 is near the foot spot. No clusters, no balls on the rail. Spins in the 5, comes off 1, 2 rails. For a cut, angle type cut shot on the orange 6. 7 balls also up table. Got to be careful here. Easy to cut this ball in and end up frozen on the rail on the left-hand side of the 7. So he shot it kind of fast and missed the 6 ball. So Chris to shoot. Little early jitters here. I think this is a bigger crowd than they had the other night. Wild guess, I don't know. Let's see, probably close to 100 people in this room paying attention to this match. And other tables are going, people are playing just normal games. Chris to shoot. And he makes the 6 and the 9. Chris has 3. Chris likes shooting the carom type shots. I've seen him do it so many times over the years on YouTube mostly. So nicely done. 4-3. Jesson's crossed his arms. He's a little upset with himself. I understand the feeling, believe me. I hear you, brother. I feel you, brother. All right. Chris to break. Thank you for joining us here at S1. My name's John C. This is a Thursday night action. We got this is our main event in our challenge match Thursday here. Chris Melling to break. Breaks the balls, and one ball falls in the upper right. The white ball comes all the way to the top rail, and he is snookered behind that black 8 ball, at least partially. He might be able to get a piece of it, but what do you do with it? What do you do with it? Balls are spread out pretty good. The 7, the 8, and the 2 are up table. The 3 is between the side pockets down a little bit. 9 balls on the foot spot in the middle of the template, which is still there. And the 4, 5, and the 6 are all both down table. So what do you do here? What would you do? He's lining up the possible kick shot. He's pointing to the rail, so that's usually code for a kick shot. Wants to get separation speed and keep the white ball up table, send the 2 ball down table most likely, which is what he does. Cuts the 2, and no snooker, but he left Jesson on the cushion, or real close to it on near the top cushion. 2 ball is now down table, down table. He's got a shot, not easy. Never fun shooting off a cushion, I'll tell you what. You only shoot at the top third of the ball. And he overcuts it, but he took care of his white ball and got a snooker. Frozen. Not frozen, but pretty close. Leaving Chris a very difficult kicking opportunity here. Yeah, that was kind of a two-way shot with the speed that Jesson shot it. And he overcut the 2, but the white ball found cover behind the red 3. Chris is measuring. Might be seeing part of a Mass A type shot or a slow spin to the left-hand side cushion. But pretty sharp angle. And he's hampered queuing. Got to watch out for that red 3 on your follow-through. So Chris is going the other way. He's going under the 3. Possibly 4 cushions. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And gets a cushion. Yeah, 4 rails. Well done, Chris. It's a snooker as well for Jesson. Jesson going to the cushion, hits the 2, and gets a return snooker. Took care of the white ball. Now the white ball's on the other side of the red 3. And the 6 provides cover. 6 is in between the side pockets, down a little bit. 9 balls on the foot spot. 4 and 5 are down table. The 2, the 8, and the 7 are up table. Chris is measuring. He is measuring his angles here. Doesn't want to rush. There's no shot clock here today in S1. No shot clock. Chris down, shooting into the rail, slow spin, catches the 2, good hit, legal shot. However, the 2 ball comes out and it's below the side pockets, next to the 6. But the lower left is available, but the 4 ball could come into play here. It's hard to avoid that 4. He's cutting the 2 in the lower left, and pots the ball, hits the pink 4, and has a cut shot on the red 3. Down ball, open hand bridge. Cuts the ball in, and the 9, gets a 9, going to the upper right corner pocket. 9 ball falls. Jesson has 5. Well, that was exciting. Got a murmur, a buzz in the room. Thank you for joining us here at S1. S1, my name is John C. I will be with you for all the action tonight. This is a race to 16. 2 world-class players, Chris Melling and JESSON Marabi from the Philippines. Chris is from the UK. 5-3. 5-3. We got action here, folks. I tell you what. A lot of energy in this room. Jesson to break from the box. The right-hand corner of the break box. Closed bridge. Makes the one on the side. And has, he's not snookered on the 2, but I cannot tell if the 2 ball passes that green 5 to the side. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Likely gonna just try to bury Chris behind that 5 or the 7. Yeah, he's pointing. Yeah, Jesson points a lot. Like Efren Reyes does. He points where he wants the ball to end up. Almost banks it in at the upper left, but leaves a long cut shot. But he wanted it to the center diamond. But he only got it to the first diamond near the top rail there. And, but he took care of the white ball. The white ball is on the cushion or thereabouts, the bottom rail here. So Chris has a cut shot on the blue 2. Position is not guaranteed. Gets it slowly. Rolls it in. Nicely done. White ball's rolling down. Has a shot on the 3. See what he's hiding here. Down on the 3, 4 balls available from almost anywhere on the table in the lower right, almost hanging in the pocket. Chris pots the red 3. Out comes 3 rails, 4 rails, all the way down for the cut shot on the 4. Cuts the ball in, white ball. Wow. Comes off the side rail. Has a nice shot on the 5 and avoids the 7. Nicely done. A little bit of left-hand spin. Just avoids that 7. 4 balls left on the table. 9 balls in between the side pockets. 7 balls down table. 8 balls up table. No clusters. No balls on the rail. Just shooting a 7. 1, 2. Comes around. Avoids the 9. Got rolled right past it. He's down on the 8 in the upper right. 8 ball falls. White ball goes 2 cushions for straight in. 9 ball side. Chris has 4. All right, we got action now. The crowd keeps getting bigger and bigger. Hopefully I'm not yelling by the end of the night. And special thanks to Fenta, our video engineer here, making all this magic happen on YouTube. Does a great job every week. Very nice man. Joy to be with him. He pays close attention. All right, Chris has the rack to his liking. Kind of like a surgeon racking them balls together. Leaves nothing to chance. And he has switched. He's breaking from the box, going to the break box. Didn't make a ball in the last rack, so he's copying Jesson's break here. Breaks the balls. And Nothing disappears from the playing surface. 2 ball comes down, taps the 9. So Jesson to shoot. 1, the 6, the 7, the 8 are up table. The 4, the 5, the 2, the 9, and the 3 are down table. And 2 and the 9 are kind of close together. I believe the 2 passes in the lower left, but not in the lower right. But Jesson did not have an offensive shot, so he plays the safety, gets a full snooker. And Chris taps the table in appreciation. Very cordial gentleman. Chris is lining up his kick shot. Looks like he's going to try to go 2 rails. Go 2 rails and shave the ones in the white ball down table. It's tricky business. Easy to miss the entire ball when you're trying to hit just one side of it from this distance. Slowly goes forward, gets the hit. Good shot, legal shot. However, did not get cover. Did not get cover on that the yellow 1 ball. So Jesson to shoot. He's at close range. And there wasn't a lot of good options there. Really wasn't. He went for a pool shot. He tried to tap that one behind the brown 7, and he didn't miss by much, but didn't get it quite far enough. So Jesson has a close range shot on the yellow 1 ball. The 2 balls all the way down to the foot spot. The 9 ball has been knocked off its usual perch down below the 2. Jesson down on the 1. Pots the 1 in, spins, but he snookered himself. He got himself. A little too much spin, not enough draw, but he was pretty straight. So now Jesson is snookered behind the black 8 ball. And the 4 and the 3 are in his path. They could come into play regardless which side you kick to the rail. There's nothing that you could go to the top right side rail and down. That might be the best option actually. There's no traffic. But he's going to the left-hand side rail with a left-hand spin. Spins down, spins too far. Goes below, no hit. Taps the 5. 5 falls in the lower right. Chris has the ball in hand. 7 balls left on the table. No clusters, no balls on the rail. Long bridge. Yeah, Chris uses a really long bridge. Sometimes it's like 2 diamonds worth of bridge, distance between the bridge and the white ball. It's his style. No, it works well for him. It's a long, flowing stroke. Opening bridge, down on the 3, rolls the 3 forward, comes across his magic line to shoot the 4 in the side and bring the white ball in between the 7 and the 9, the 7 and the 8, excuse me. He comes back and he snookers himself, I believe. I can't tell. I can't tell from this angle. I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't think you can see the ball to make it. Likely a safety attempt here. I don't think he can see enough ball to make it. It's possible. Yeah, he didn't get enough of it, but he uses a white ball safety, spins 2 rails out, trying to get him behind that black 8 ball. I can't tell. I believe Jesson has enough of the 6 to cut this ball in the upper right. The way he's sizing up his positional design on the 7. So Jesson to shoot. Green 6 in the upper right. Yeah, he's going right at it. He just he wants to avoid that 8 ball with the white ball after potting the green 6. Down on the ball, opening bridge. Cuts it in. White ball comes across. 1, 2 cushions. Nicely done. Avoids the 8. He has a little catch up on the 7, but 6 was the hard part. But you never know. A lot of pressure here, a lot of pressure. A lot of folks, a lot of railbirds here. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Come on down, get yourself down here to S1 if you're in Pattaya. Even if you're not. Up on your computer. Book a flight. It's a place to be. You like pool, I'll tell you what. 9-ball pool. This is the best place in the world, in my opinion. So, JESSON pots the 6. We've got a little 50-50, a little hasip on the black 8-ball. But he shoots these inside English shots so nicely, effortlessly, like that. He actually shot that with more center ball than spin. The white ball kind of died out on the top rail there. So he's got a cut shot on the 9 ball right below the foot spot. Open hand bridge. And he gets up. I don't blame him. All right, open hand bridge, cut shot on the 9. White ball's in between the side pockets. And he cuts it in. JESSON has 6. Nice recovery from that earlier miss on the 6-ball. Yeah, you got to shake that stuff off. You got to shake that stuff off. You got a short memory in this game, or you will perish. If you're worried about what happened 2 games ago, you got no chance. You got to look forward. What do I do? That's what you got to think. What do I do now? That is over. It's 1,000 years in the history books. Now what do we do? A lot of buzz, a lot of murmurs in the room. JESSON 2 break from his spot on the corner of the break box. JESSON down on the ball, breaks the balls. One does not fall. No balls disappear from the playing surface. Chris has a straight in shot, close range on the 1, but he might not be able to see 100% of the ball. 6 balls right there. 3 balls up table, 6 balls down table. Yeah, the 6 must cover the 1 enough to prevent potting the ball. Judging from the spatial, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Okay, he had plenty of room. Just needless drama here. But he's on the wrong side of the blue too. White ball is going to go up table if you shoot it in the lower right. And there is a bit of traffic. The 5, the 7, and the 8 could come into play, but this man plays his white ball so well. He weaves it through the traffic so many times, so effortlessly. Down on the 2, pots the 2. White ball comes up, catches the point. Look at this. Catches the point and comes down for ideal position on that red 3. That's 9-ball for you folks. 6 pockets. They all have knuckles. Five balls left on the table. No clusters, no balls on the rail. 6 to 7 to 9 are down table. The 5 and the 8 are up table. Chris pots the 5, comes down past the side pockets for pretty nice, tasty position on this this green 6 ball here. Spins the ball in, brings the white ball 1-2 rails over 4, straight in or nearly so on that the brown 7. Looks like he's bringing it back, and he does. He brings it back for the 8 ball in the side pocket. Likely going to go 3 or 4 cushions. 1, 2, 3 cushions. 4 position on the 9, but he's got some eyes off the rail. Open hand bridge down on the 9. Cuts the 9 ball in. Chris has 5. Thank you for joining us here at S1. My name's John C. Really appreciate you being here. You're going to see a lot more action here in this pool room. I tell you what, they got big plans, big doings here. S1 himself, the big boss. He's a player himself. He loves this game. Don, the manager, is a player himself. He loves this game. These are people who love the game of pool. They love the game of pool. They're going to bring as much action as they can to you. We have 9-ball ranking events on Wednesdays. We have 8-ball on Saturdays, 6 o'clock. They also have killer pool. They have table tennis. They have foosball. They have 5 dartboards, 5 world-class dartboards. They're going to be having a tournament next month here at S1, December 14th and 15th. Their inaugural darts tournament only costs 500 baht. What are you waiting for? Get yourself down here. Chris the break. Breaks the balls from the side this time. From the side. White ball threatens, but ends up in the jaws in the upper left. All the balls are down table except for the pink 4-ball, which is near the head string. The 9 ball's moved off its normal perch, been tapped above its and to the right of its normal perch. The 2 is about 3/4 of a diamond away from the lower left. 3 balls right there. But the one's a problem. I can't tell if the 1 passes the 9 into the lower right. It does not. He played his safety, and he got one. He got a snooker. A little bit of furniture movement there, but came out smelling like a rose. So Chris is behind the orange 5-ball. Might be able to see a sliver, but he's dead. He's in on the center diamond, froze to the bottom cushion or thereabouts. If not, it's really close. So really tough cueing. So he's lining up to go off of the right-hand side rail into the 1, possibly into the 9. Might be some juice, might be some turbocharge on this shot. Chris down on the ball. Clocks the 1, kicks the 1 in, and has position on the blue too. Wow, nicely done. Years of practice to do that, folks. Years of practice. Practice is boring. It's not fun. It takes a lot of discipline to practice shots like that. This man has got it. 6-5. Jesson leads. Chris at the table. Open hand bridge, shooting the 2 threes right there. Brings it white ball past the 8, above the 8, for position on the red 3-ball. Seven balls left on the table, 1 ball up table. The other 6 are down table. The 6 and the 8 are kind of close together. I cannot tell if the 6 passes the 8 in the lower left. Chris shoots the red 3, brings the white ball back to the side row and out for the pink 4. Down on the 4, goes forward. And he did not get there. He snookered. At least partially behind the 9-ball here. Gonna try to send the orange 5-ball to the bottom rail and up, and leave the white ball down table. Separation speed. Cuts the ball in, comes around, taps it again, and this 5-ball falls. 5-ball falls. That's clean living, folks. That's clean living. Has a shot on the 6. So things are working out in Chris's favor on this frame. Down on the 6. Cuts the 6 in the lower left. Comes across, taps the 9. Taps the 7. Disturbs the 7. I cannot tell. Looks like the 7 does not pass the 9 in the lower right. He's making a face there. So looking to bury Jesson behind the 9, but white ball, it leaks out. Jesson has a shot on the brown 7. long stretch here. Got a long stretch. Got that extension going on there. And he's going to have to shoot it most likely with a little bit of inside spin to keep that white ball from getting away once it goes to the bottom rail there. So stretched out, slow spin. Easy to miss these. Easy to miss these. Just down on the brown 7. Rolls it in, nicely done. Nice speed control. Jesson has, well, both of these men do. Just incredible calibration on their stroke. Kill the white ball when they need to. Pots the 8, comes up for the 9. Down on the 9, open hand bridge. Jesson has 7. Thank you for being with us here at S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John C. I'll be with you all through the action tonight. It's pretty exciting. Got 2 games distance between Jesson and Chris, and Jesson to break.
One more round.
This is a race to 16, folks. Jesson needs 9. Chris needs 11 frames. Jesson breaks the balls, make them 1 in the left-hand side pocket, which he's been doing with regularity. But no reward. The 4 ball got in the way of the blue 2. 2 balls available from almost anywhere about from where he is. That's a 9 ball for you. Not like the old days where he had predictable breaks and runs. Don't see a whole lot of that when you see the 9 balls on the foot spot. So, what do you like here? You want to push out? Where would you push out to, though? The 2 is available from almost anywhere on the table. Yeah, he's going to tap the 9 and tie up a ball. Wisely done. If you're not sure what to do with a push out, usually when you push out, you're going to get the worst of it. So a lot of times the best course of action is to tie up a ball. You're basically playing survival, trying to get back to the table on the same frame, however you can. And Chris gives the push out back to him. He goes off the top rail, sends the 2 ball down table, but it's got about 9 or 10 feet of distance. And he's kind of corner to corner here. 3 ball is down table as well. But Chris is shooting out of the jaws of the pocket. Open hand bridge, down on the 2. Pots the 2, 1, 2, 3 rails, and up, taps the orange 5. And he's got an angle to bust him up if that's what he wants to do. Now, there is a combination possibility here. Once you get to the 6, but it's a little off angle. He might want to break him up. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He went to the side rail, disturbed the 6-9, but white ball kind of scooted down, or up table, excuse me. And so he has no shot other than a possible bank on the pink 4 in the left-hand side. Yeah, when you're going into balls, a lot of times it's really hard to tell where the white ball is going to go. So he plays a safety, sends the white ball down table, banks the 4 across table. Doesn't look like he can see enough of the full ball. He might be able to spin with a little left to try to pot the ball, but there's not a lot of reward because the 5 ball's down table here. So he just banks it across table, leaves them long. Like I always say, folks, if you can't leave them tough, leave them long. Didn't really leave them that long, though. Chris is not snookered. White ball is about 2 diamonds away from the bottom rail, up a little bit, almost center line. The 4 ball is about 2 diamonds away from the upper left, so you can cut this ball in, but the white ball is going to go running. Most likely some kind of safety. No, he's looking at spinning the 4 ball into the upper left. No, he miscued. That was a miscue. I think it sounded like a miscue. I don't know, but he got the snooker, got the white ball all the way down table, and 4 ball is up table, 3 diamonds away from the upper right hand, but he's snookered behind the brown 7. The white ball is about half a ball's width away from the bottom rail, and he's dead snookered behind the 7. So he's going to the air, looking to pot this ball in the upper left. And he does make a good hit. Balls bounce around a little bit. So we got 6 balls on the table left. He's on the cushion. Chris is on the cushion on the left-hand side, about 2 diamonds up, a little more than 2 diamonds up away from the lower left. But he's got to bring the white ball back down for the 5. So, and it's an awkward angle to cue off the cushion like that. He's got a long bridge here. Pots it in with reverse, top reverse, a little 10:30 o'clock there, retarding the rebound on the ball, coming down for a nice shot on the 5. All the balls are down table now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are all down table, but 9 ball provides a little bit of cover, so not out of the woods yet. But I like the go center table thereabouts. He goes in between, taps the 9, and I think he still can. I think he can still cut this ball in the lower left. Long bridge. He's not hesitating. So he cuts the ball in. White ball comes across and back over for the brown 7 in the side. So Chris has solved the puzzle of this particular rack. Oh, comes below the 8. Going to shoot in the upper right. And makes the ball shooting the 9 in the upper left. 9 ball down. Chris has 6. 7 to 6. We got action here, folks. Thank you for joining us here at S1. My name is John C. Next month we have a high roller tournament here at S1, December 20th through the 22nd. Scotch doubles on Friday, singles event Saturday and Sunday. These will be handicapped events. This is the first in a series of 3 events, high roller events here at S1. They're all 9 ball. They're all handicapped events. A lot of action coming up. Looking forward to it. Also on Wednesday, we have 2 more weeks of our 9 ball ranking series here at S1. Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Get yourself down here. 2 weeks to go. Saturday, 6 o'clock. We have 8 ball tournament, also handicapped. We also have Killer Pool on Tuesday and Saturday during the 8 ball tournament. Chris to breaking off the side rail here. Going to the other side. All right. Hasn't been pleased with his results thus far. Breaks the balls. 7 ball falls in the lower left. And has a shot on the 1. 9 ball is in between the template. Chris is going to take care of that right now. 8 ball is up table. The 1 ball is up table. The 4 ball is kind of in between the side pockets, about a diamond and a half away from the middle right. The 3, the 5, the 9, the 6, and the 2 are down table. It's got a little off angle shot on the 1 ball, and he might have to put a little bit of power into this. The white ball's going to go away from the blue 2, so he's pretty flat. So he's going to have to go to the side rail. Down on the 2 open hand bridge. No problem for him. Pots the one in the upper left. His white ball. 4 position on blue 2. Chris is bending down here, checking to make sure the 3 passes. Passes the orange 4 in the lower left. Down on the 2. Pots it in, rolls, and then white ball comes across for straight. He's looking at it again. Down on the 3. Pots the 3, brings the white ball back for the 4 in the right-hand side. 5 balls left on the table. The 8 balls up table. 4 balls in between the side pockets. The 5, the 6, the 9 are down table. 6 and 9 are kind of close together near the foot spot. So the 6 is going to have to go in the lower left or the pocket on the right-hand side of the table. Side or upper left, upper right, excuse me. Pots the 4 in. 3 cushions, comes around above the 5 ball. So it looks like he's going to pot the 5 and slide it above that 9 ball for position, just like that. Nicely done. Little spin action. 3 balls left. This ideal angle on the green. 6 balls, got to bring the white ball up table for that black 8 ball, which he does. Pots the 6, 1, 2, spins around, has an angle on the 8. Yeah, the 9 ball is on the foot spot as usual. So natural position to come off the top and the side rails, which he does. White ball comes down past the side pockets. Chris shooting 9 ball. 7-7. We're moving right along here. These guys do not muck about. Big slowdown here is racking the balls. But both these guys are pretty rhythmic players once they get going here. So, yeah, we got a race to 9. We got a race to 9 here, folks. 14 games in the books. Possible 17 more games in this match. Jesson to break. See if he's going to stick. Yeah, he's sticking with his same spot. In the corner of the break box. Down on the ball. Breaks the balls. He makes 2 balls on the side. Makes a ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Rolling. Has a shot on the 2. Nice break. This is what you want when you break the ball. This is what you want. Very elusive sometimes. But Jesson very consistent on the break shot. Makes the 1 in the side more times than not. Pots the 2, brings white ball down for the red 3 in the right hand, lower right hand corner pocket. Shoot off the rail, open hand bridge. Pots the 3, cuts it, brings white ball under the 4 and above. Kind of a little Z-shot action with the cue ball position there. And there's a nice angle on the pink 4 here. 7 and the 8 are up table. The 4, the 6, and the 9 are down table. No clusters, no balls on the rail. Just pots the 7 and gets an angle. A little flat, but he has an angle. He has an angle on that green 6 ball. Or a position on the brown 7 in the upper right. And he brings it back. He goes back with spin. And the white ball comes out about 2.5 diamonds away from the lower right-hand corner pocket. And shoots 7, brown 7 in the upper right. Natural white ball position to go under that 8 ball and out for a position in the upper left. 1, 2. He comes, he did not go under it. He went on the other side, tapped, and he caught the 8 a little bit. little bit. So not ideal position on this black 8 ball, but still natural position. You don't have to do much of the white ball. Just pot it. Just make the ball. Make the ball. The white ball's going to come across. You're going to have position unless you hit it real hard. But the 9 ball is sitting right there, ripe for the taking here. First, you got to get this 8 ball in. Down on the shot. Just in the shoot. Cuts in the 8. 1, 2, 3 rails. So he's got an angle cut on 9, but that 9 is off the rail, about a diamond and a half from the lower right-hand corner pocket. Down the cuts in.
Jesson has 8. Jesson has 8.
Jesson has the measure of the break shot on this table down. I know he spent some time here practicing earlier before I got here. 8-7.
8-7. First to 16. Sorry I interrupted
No
you
problem.
earlier.
No problem. Chris Melling to break, and he is breaking from the exact same spot as Jesson, having had success. Why not? Breaks the ball, makes the 1 in the side, left-hand side back, and the 2 ball spinning. He's going to have catches the 6. 2 ball is heading towards the upper left for a nice, tasty rack, but nice, tasty opening shot for this rack. But the 6 ball catches it, so the 2 ball is almost a center diamond. Chris plays a cue ball safety, sending the 2 ball down, down, down. Gets a snooker. He got the snooker, but I believe the cushion is available to come under. Yeah, he's lining up for it. Come under that. Try to get the white ball under the red 3, setting the 2 ball up table. So that is the plan, for as far as I can tell, anyway. But hits the 2 a little thin. White ball is going towards the side cushion, but does not fall. Taps the knuckle. Leaving Chris with a shot on the 2, but it's real close. He might have a half a pocket here. Scoot that 2 past the round 7 in the upper right. The 2, the 7, the 6 are up table. The 3, the 8, the 9, the 4, and the 5 are down table. Chris cuts the ball, but it does not fall. It does not fall. Hit it a little bit thick. Might have had a little bit of skid action. Hard to tell. But it leaves the 2 ball hanging in the upper right. The upper right. Jesson wastes no time. Pots the ball in. Brings the white ball down. And yeah, if you like the stream, like, subscribe, and share the stream. Let's get these numbers up, folks. We've got a lot of top quality action here at S1. You don't want to miss one little bit. So like and subscribe. Share the stream. Share the stream. This is a fledgling operation here. We haven't been doing this very long. Jesson pots in the lower right-hand side ball, brings the white ball across in between the 4 and the 5, and ends up down below near the bottom cushion. 6 balls on the table. The 8 does not pass the 9 in the lower right. But just to shoot the 6, and he goes into it. Yeah, he wanted to. Well, he wants to make the 8 in the lower right. Apparently, nicely done. Still has a nice little tasty position on the orange 5. Taps the 5 in. White ball comes off the top rail and up, almost between the side pockets. 6 and 7 are up table. Looks like he can stop his ball, which he does. Brings back about half a rotation. 3 balls to go. 3 balls to go. Ideal angle on that round 7 ball. Don't have to do much. Just bring the white ball back and forth off of the side rail for a nice angle to pot the 8 and get on position on the the 9 ball. Looks like both balls are going to go in the lower right. Pot's the 8. His white ball back out. Down on the 9. Pot's the 9 in.
Jesson has 9.
Jesson needs 7. Chris needs 9. Race to 16. Thank you for joining us here at S1. We've got some top quality, world-class 9-ball action right in front of you. Like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word. My name's John C. Thank you for being here. We've got about easily 100 people in this room. A lot of energy in this room right now. Crowd's about 50-50. Hard to tell. Who's it's pretty close, 50-50, I'd say. Some rooting for one, some rooting for the other. Jesson the break. There's that spot, his favorite spot, right in the corner of the break box. Close hand bridge, down on the ball. Breaks the ball, makes the one on the side. He's going to have, oh, watch out 6. Oh, man. It was looking real good. And look at the 3-9. Look at the 3-9 down the table here. It looks like the 3-9 is wired. But he's snookered behind the green 6. So where would you push out here to? You might want to tie up something here. That 3-9 is just looking so tasty. Yeah, 3-9 is looking really good. But you got to get there first, right? The 8 ball is up table, 6 is up table, 2 is up table, the 4, the 5, the 7, the 3, and the 9 are down table. 3 and the 9 are close to the bottom cushion, about a diamond and a half away from the lower left. But what do you do? How do you get at this 2 ball? Some players don't like to push out. They'd rather go for a kick safe rather than pushing out and giving the other player a chance to come to the table. I do that a lot. I'd rather have a cue in my hand than a cue in my opponent's hand, given my druthers. But no easy choices here. Nothing obvious. You might just want to send a ball down to prevent the 9 from falling in the lower left. That might be the best course of action. Or you could disturb the 3-9 altogether. A lot of choices here, but nothing real high percentage. Not that I can see anyway. So again, Jason agonizing over his decision-making paradigm. What do I do? He wants to keep this lead. He's got 2-game lead. He wants to keep this lead. He does not want to give any frames back if he can avoid it. No shot clock, in case you haven't figured that out. No shot clock here. This is a challenge match. Players playing rack your own. Yeah, he just does not like any of the choices available to him. But you gotta shoot something. Yeah, he's just gonna get that 9 ball out of trouble there. And does not get a snooker. Does not tie up with the 3 though. But he eliminated the 3-9 combination. But left a shot on the 2 in the upper right. But Chris shoots and does not pot the 3, but Looks like he got partial snooker, but hey, Jesson's back to the table. Got to be happy about that, regardless of what you got in front of you. Might have to jump over this green 6, but he's got his playing cue in his hand. He's got a wooden cue. Jesson does not use the carbon for his playing cue anyway. And shoots the ball straight in and follows it forward. He tried to do a bit of a Superman shot there and tried to avoid the scratch and come down and tap the 7 out of the way some kind of way for position on the 3. But Chris to shoot the 3, ball in hand. 6 balls left on the table, brings the white ball back off the bottom rail, side rail. For position on the 4 in the middle of the side bag. Got a cut shot on the the orange 5 ball. Makes the ball, brings the white ball back 1-2 cushions for position on the 6, and brings the white ball forward for a cut shot on the brown 7. Didn't want to get too cute there because the 9 is not far away. But he's what can you do here? You can roll the ball in. Most likely he will go 2 cushions for position. He wants to avoid that 9. Down on the 7. Lots of 7 comes up. Watch out, white ball. Watch out, white ball. And taps the 8. Taps the 8. I believe he can still cut. Yeah, he can still cut the 8 ball on the upper right, but he's got some white ball. 1-2 cushions, no problem for him. Used a little left hand spin, little reverse English, and has got a good shot on the 9 here. Pots the 9.
Chris has 8.
A lot of energy in this room here at S1. If you've never been here, this is a beautiful venue. Huge, downright cavernous billiards room. 2 floors, 25 rasson tables, 8 Chinese 8-ball / hay ball tables, joy tables, 1 full-size snooker table, 2 floors. They hold the weekly tournaments upstairs, and overflow goes downstairs. But weekly events, drink specials, full bar, full kitchen. What more could you want? Get yourself down here at S1. Chris to break. 9-8. 9-8. Does not look like we're going to see a lot of separation between these 2 players. Chris breaks the ball from the same spot, makes the 1. Watch out, white ball. White ball finds gravity, disappears from the playing surface. Made the 1 on the side, but scratches. See, that's the risk you take when you break the rack from the side. White ball is going to go off the side cushion, and sometimes it finds a pocket, side pocket, corner pocket, whatever. During the old way of breaking balls, you would go right at them, try to just leave the white ball in between the side pockets, because the wing ball would always go to one of the corner pockets. But not so with racking the 9 ball on the spot. It just changes the entire geometry of the break itself. So Jesson at the table, pots the 2, comes over for the red 3. He's measuring. The 9 ball does provide cover here. The 4, the 7 are up table. The 9, the 5, the 6, and the 8 are down table. 9 balls on the foot spot. Jesson down on the 3, goes to the rail and forward for position on the pink 4 in the upper left. And just avoid avoid the snooker on the 9. I mean, other than that, it's a real tasty rack. But that 9 is a pretty big ball. So he'll likely stay above the 9. Made a liar out of me. He comes below it. And nicely done. What nice white ball action from this man. Well done. He has solved the wreck. 4 balls left on the table. Pots to 6, bring the white ball to the bottom rail, side rail, and up for the round 7. 8 balls available from almost anywhere on the table. Lower right-hand corner pocket, and he goes to the side rail and out for ideal position, optimal position on that black 8 ball. Tap stayed and comes off the end rail for position on the 9.
Makes the 9. Jesson has 10.
And Jesson to break. Yeah, that scratching on the brake is mighty expensive. I tell you what, it's one of the last things you got to do. But you can't, the brake is always an adventure for me anyway, because you can't really hit them hard. Before, when you had the one on the foot spot, you got a lot of benefit about hitting the rack about as hard as you can. Hit it hard, hit it square. You're usually going to get results. But with the 9 ball racked on the foot spot, it just changes the whole geometry of the situation. So most players go for some version of the cut break. And you're doing that, white ball is going to go to a side rail, and things can happen. And that's what happened in that case on Chris. So Jesson to break. Jesson needs 6. Chris needs 8. Jesson to break. Yeah, he's not messing with success here. He's breaking in the same exact corner of the break box. Down the break. Makes the one on the side, makes the ball on the lower right. 2 ball. Where are you going? He may have a shot. Maybe a window between that 7-9. 9 is on the foot spot in between the template. And thank you, Jesson, for removing that. And it looks like he...
Oh yeah, he's got every bit of this 2 ball. You just got to screw back, straight back from position on the red 3. Pots the 2 in, brings the 3, the white ball to the side rail out for the red 3 in the upper left. He's got a nice angle here, nice angle on the 3 to get to the orange 5. Pots the 4 ball. And 5 balls left on the table. 9 on the foot spot. The 5, the 7, the 8 are down table. 6 is up table. Pots in the orange 5. Brings the white ball off the side rail. And now it's decision time. Where do you want to pot the 7? 8 ball might provide cover. Might only have a half a pocket in the lower right. Down on the 6. 1, 2. Well, he's playing it in the lower right. So I'm sure he's got a clear path. Yeah, the 8 ball is right there. It could provide an obstruction, but he's not worried about that one little bit. Pots the 7 in. Down on the 8. Up for the 9. Up for the 9. Up for the 9. Down on the 9. Jesson has 11.
That's a break and run, folks. You don't see a whole lot of those these days with the racking format that we have. Even with the technology we have, the break cues are made better than ever before. Better than anything we had 20 years ago. Not even close. These things hit the rack like a ton of bricks. However, with that 9 ball on the spot, you just don't see as many break and runs. At least I don't. Just my opinion, folks. But that's the rules of the game as they are now. So, Chris down by 3, breaking from the same spot as Jesson, down on the break. Breaks the balls. One goes high, but he does pot a ball in the lower right. But no shot on the one. Unless you want to try to bank the one in the lower right. That would be pretty brave. But the one is near the center diamond, near the top rail there. Chris is looking to spin his ball. Extreme spin. It looks like he's trying to get it. No, he's gonna push out. He doesn't like it. Yeah, he's pushing out. And oh man, taps the 9. 9 is lurking near the lower left. 2 is not far away. That is a brave push out. That's kind of a dare. I've got a shot in mind. What about you? How you like this? Four balls up table. 1, the 3, the 6, the 5. 4 balls down table. 2, the 4, the 9, and the 8. Shaves. Sends the white ball down. Did not. He was trying to get it past that blue 2 and off the cushion into the 9. But I don't think he hit it with enough power. Even if he would have got past the 2, I don't think it would have had enough power to get the 9 in. But regardless, Chris to shoot down on the 1. And the 1 ball rattles out. 1 ball comes up. And Jesson is going to have hampered queuing here. But hey, he's at the table. 3 games ahead. 2 and the 9 are a possibility. Most likely, he's looking right at it. So you just got to bring the white ball down a little bit for a 2-9 carom or a combination. And he's not hampered by real close to the 4. Pots the 4 in. Yeah, there you go. We're going to see a carom shot here in our future. I believe. He went a little far. Yeah, these rasson tables, man, they are just so fast. It's like playing on ice sometimes. No matter how much time you log on these tables, white ball still can get away from even the best players, as you see there. But nice opportunity for a 2-9 carom. Just got to cut the 2 balls, slide that white ball across, kind of cutting the 9 inside, in the corner, which he does. Nicely done. Jesson has 12. Thank you for joining us here at S1. My name's John C. I'll be with you all the way here. We've got a challenge match, race to 16. Chris Melling versus JESSON Marabi from the Philippines. Chris is from the UK. This is a rematch from previous engagement these gentlemen had the other day across town, and this is a rematch. And Jesson has led from the beginning. I don't think Chris has had the lead yet. Maybe one game. But Jesson now has a 4-game lead. 4 games to go. Race to 16. Chris has 8, and Jesson is breaking the balls. And hard to come back with the alternate break format. You can't really string racks together because you got to give up the rack every other game. So if the other guy's breaking and running, you can only match the pace. You can't really get ahead. So hard to make up room with this format. Jesson down the ball, breaking from the break box. Makes the one inside, and 1 ball catches the knuckle, goes all the way up to the left-hand corner pocket. 8 balls left on the table, so he potted the ball, but again, shooting off the side rail, these things happen. You're gonna have the scratches in the side. Didn't even scratch in the side, caught the knuckle, and went all the way down to the upper left. But Chris to shoot, ball in hand, shoots the 2 in. Down on the 3, got a nice tailor, but the 5 ball is a little tricky. Got to get good position here because it does not pass does not pass that brown tip. He's spinning left hand spin. Slowly. For good position, close position on the orange 5. Real close to his work there. But not much of an angle. So he's going forward. He rattles the orange 5. He rattles. 5 does not fall. Just in the shoot, real close to the orange 5 ball. Pots the 5. 4 balls left. 1 ball to low to the right of the foot spot. 7's up table. 8 is down table. Shoots the 6 in the lower left. White ball kind of died out off the side rail there. He's pretty straight, but he does have an angle. Might have to force for an angle on the 8, or just bring the white ball back a little bit, accept the cut, which is what he does. Brings it back about 2 rotations, and a very, very reasonable shot here. But medium distance on the black 8 ball, shooting off the rail, and he gets up. A little bit of crowd movement here. Gets back down to the 8. Pots the 8 in, brings white ball back to the side rail, back to the other side rail for ideal position on the 9. 9 ball down. Jesson has 13. That was a golden opportunity for Chris. He got a little straight on that orange 5 ball. Had to follow down table for position on a 6, and he just treated the pocket a little too much, and the 5 ball just rattled in the knuckles of the lower left and did not fall, leaving Jesson with a very, very serviceable 5 ball run out, which he did. Chris to break. Breaks the balls. Does not pot a ball. The white ball ends up behind the 8 ball down table. So snookered behind the 8 ball. Most of the balls are on the right hand side of the center line. The 5 and the 8 are left of center line. The 9 is on the foot spot, but the 2, the 6, the 3, the 7, the 1 and the 4 are all right of center here. The 6 and the 7, 2 and the 3 are up table. The 1, the 4, the 9, the 5, and the 8 are all down table. And Jesson is dead snookered behind the black 8, so we're looking at a push out here. Rolls forward all the way, lags it to the top rail. Yeah, that's the best you can do sometimes. And again, this is a dare. This is a dare shot. I can make it. Can you? Chris to shoot, not wasting any time. Plays a safety, sending the white ball all the way up by the blue 2. Nicely done. Gets at least a partial snooker behind the red 3. So nothing viable, no offensive shot on offer here that I can see. But he's measuring a bunch of stuff here. And I am not a mind reader. Jesson down the ball, elevated. And he took a swing at the 9 ball, looks like, on a carom attempt. Didn't miss it by much. But good hit, legal shot. And in the course of doing so, tied up the 5 and the 9. You got the 8, the 5, and the 9 clustered together on the left-hand side of the rail, near the rail. About a diamond and a half away from the lower left. So lots of balls near the rail in this frame. Chris goes at the 1, but rattles it out. So Jesson to shoot. Got a 1-4 combination here, straight and long distance, shooting off the end rail. Open hand bridge, down to the ball. Man, he does that so well. Plays those combinations so well. I avoid them like the plague, I'll tell you what. I'm not a fan of combinations if I can avoid them.
Justin shoots one, screws back all the way to the top rail and bounces up to the side rail for a shot on the 2. 2 is about frozen to the ball, about a diamond away from the upper cushion. The 6 is on the right-hand side, about half a diamond away from the upper right-hand, corner pocket. 7 is on the same side of the table, off a little bit, but you got that pesky 5-9-8 situation going on here. So what do you do here? What would you do? You got to get a position on the 3 ball, and he's going to want to go into this 5 ball, 9 ball combination some kind of way, but almost impossible to get an ideal angle. You just got to pot the ball, take your chances best you can do sometimes. He wants to come, he might be elevating, yeah, no? What is he doing? He's going forward, 1 rail forward and above the red 3, but yeah, there's no good angle here that I can see. Let's see what he does. He's not wasting any time. He went for kind of a crazy shot. Yeah, he went for kind of a Superman shot there, and 3 did not fall. But hey, with a 5-game lead, why not? Why not? That's the kind of shoot you shot when you're 5 games leader. Worth a shot. Didn't leave much for Chris. It's right next to the 3 ball, but 3 the ball does not pass the 6 in the lower right. Could play combination here, but again, why? And have to bust up this 5-9 party here at some point. But no offensive shot on offer, no reasonable one anyway. And there's no easy snooker here too. Might be able to sneak that one past the green 6 ball, but it's real close. It's real close. But he is real close to his work, so that may be what he attempts to do here. Down on 2. And he just plays a containing safety, bringing the white ball down. Tried to get the white below the 5-9 mess there, but did not. But he got separation speed. Like I always say, folks, if you can't leave him tough, leave him long. He left Jesson long. 3 balls all the way up near the top right. Jesson plays a containing safety of sort, trying to get that white ball behind that green ball. Nicely done. Gets the snooker. Well done. 6 balls left on the table. Got the 5 and 8 and the 9 on one side, and the 3, the 7, and the 6 on the right-hand side. Don't have any balls out in space, so to speak. So Chris is back against the wall, snookered behind the green 6 ball. Likely going to go 3 cushions. That's what he's aiming at anyway. 3 cushions, left-hand side rail, top rail, right-hand side rail, into the 7, and try to get some kind of separation speed somehow. So he's going for it off the left-hand side rail. Open hand bridge, long bridge. Down on the ball. 1, 2, 3, and avoids. Oh man. Does not hit the red 3 ball. And in the course of doing so, the white ball comes all the way around and breaks up the party with the 8, 9, and the 5. 5 ends up hanging in the lower left, in the jaws of the lower left. 8 ball does provide cover, but he's got ball in hand here, so he's got a window to deal with. He's got to decide what side of the 8 he wants to get on. 9 also could provide cover, depending on what you do. So he just goes for the simplest approach. 1 cushion off the left-hand side of the 8. Oh man, watch out. Oh! That ball was heading. It was heading for the right-hand side bag. Catches the knuckle. Avoids the scratch.
Shoots the 6 in, brings a white ball across for the 7. That is a heart attack special right there, folks. It was going, it was looking, got a lot of oohs and ahs on that shot. Oh man, down on the 7, down on the 7. And pots the 7, shot on the 8. Close to the lower left-hand pocket. Pots the 8 in, brings the white ball back, 2 cushions, straight in on the 9. Jesson has 14. And Jesson to break. Jesson is breaking the balls. With a break and run, he can get to the hill here. Yeah, Jesson is rolling. Little fortunate, hey, but that's 9 ball for you. There are 6 pockets, 12 knuckles. He caught one of them and avoided the corner. He could have hit the knuckle and got corner hooked too. I mean, he just barely avoided that. Got a little careless. But hey, clean living, folks, clean living. Thank you for joining us here at S1. My name is John C. I will be with you all the way here. It's a race to 16 between Chris Melling from the UK, JESSON MARABI from the Philippines. Jesson has 14. Chris has 8. It's a race to 16, alternate break format. We are playing 3 consecutive foul rule is in play here. Also, golden breaks do count, although it has not come up as of yet. A lot of energy in this room, a lot of energy. You can feel the electricity in the room, I'll tell you what. It is palpable. Thank you for being with us here at S1. This is the first of many challenging matches in the future here. Thank you for being with us. My name is John C. Jesson to break. Breaks the balls. Watch out, white ball. Ooh, it was heading for that same side back. Makes the one in the left-hand side back. Has a shot on the 2. Got a nice chance here to get to the top, near the top of the hill. Little hamper queuing shoot over the 9, but that don't bother him none. 8 balls up table all by its lonesome. The 3, the 5, the 4, the 9, and the 7 are down table. Nice juicy table here. But he flinches a little bit and rattles out the 3. Chris smiling, makes a joke. He thought his goose was cooked. So Chris back at the table. Oh man. Shoots the 4 in the lower right. Has a nice shot on the 5 in the middle left-hand side bag. Shoots a 6, wastes no time. 7 ball down table, 8 balls up table, 9 balls on the foot spot. Long rail bridge. 1, 2, brings the white ball out. Across the 8 for a cut shot on the 8 in the upper left-hand corner bag. Pots the 8 with a little right-hand English off the top rail there for straight in. Chris has 9. Words of encouragement from his supporters, and why not? 14 to 9. Ooh, that was an ideal golden opportunity for Jesson to get on the hill, and he just a little twitch, a little flinch. That's all it takes sometimes. This game is not for the faint of heart, folks. It is not for the faint of heart. You can be so close, rolling along. One little lapse of concentration, one little minor mental holiday can mean all the difference. But Jesson still has a healthy lead here, and this is alternate break, so we'll see how it plays out. Chris to break. Down on the ball. Breaks the balls. Makes the 7 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. 1 ball goes above The side pocket ends up below the side pockets, and it's got a nice spread here. No balls on the rail, no clusters. Got a nice shot on the one in the lower right. Pots it in nicely, very smooth. This man is a very smooth stroking individual with his cue. Pots the 2 in the side, brings the white ball with a little left hand upper spin for the 3 in the upper right. 3 ball goes down, brings the white ball down a little far. He's going to have to cut the 4 ball down to the lower left. And now watch out for the scratch on the side. Watch out for the knuckles. He's got to bring the white ball back and forth a couple times here for the orange 5 ball. Most likely in the lower right. Cuts in the 4, comes across, taps the 5 towards the pocket. A little friendly love tap there. Got a nice shot on the 5-4. Watch out. Scratch in the side. 3 balls to go. Ball in hand, Jesson. 3 balls to go. Jesson with ball in hand. 3 balls to go to get on the hill. After that last game, Jesson is not going to rush this, I don't think. He's going to take his time. There's no hurry here. Rolls the 6 forward into the side, follows the white ball down, straight in on the 8. 9 ball is near the bottom cushion, in between on the center diamond. Jesson down on the 9. 9 ball down. Jesson on the hill. Thank you once again for joining us here. That's when we have a lively crowd here on a Thursday night. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you in the U.S. My name's John C. It's my pleasure to bring you this action in at least a small way. Jesson is breaking. Chris may not return to the table. Yeah, that's the kind of shot that'll just have you talking to yourself on the way out the door. Why didn't you take your time? Why didn't you do it the other? Why didn't you do something different? Oh man, I know the feeling. I feel you, brother. I know the feeling. And Jesson to break. He has a 6-game lead. Chris needs 7 in a row. Hard to do with alternate break format. Jesson to break. Down on the break. Close bridge. Pink glove. Breaks. Makes the 1 on the side. Makes the ball in the lower left. Has a shot on the 2. But he's got hampered cueing. White and the 9 are froze together real close. And natural angle. If you shoot it in the side, the white ball is going to go to the top cushion there, but he's hampered cueing. He's tree-topped. He's pointing to something. I'm not sure what he's pointing to, but he's going forward. He's shooting it in the left-hand side back. Makes it, comes forward, taps the 6, ends up pretty close to the top cushion there. So 6 balls left on the table, but nothing easy here. But we may see Jesson does possess, both of these men do, a super stroke, turbo stroke type of cueing action, and we may see it here. Open hand bridge, down on the 3, and he shoots it, rattles out. The ball rattles out. And the 3 and the white ball end up near the top cushion, leaving Chris with a possible combination, a 3-5 combination. He's not wasting any time here. He's shooting it. Gets position, makes it, pots the 5. Nice chance here to get a little bit of breathing room here. Down on the 3. Spins it back to the rail and out for the green 6 ball. He's got to bring this white ball down table. 9 ball does provide a little bit of cover for that brown 7, and he is pretty straight. So got the calibrated draw stroke in action here. He comes down. Watch out! No! Wow! Almost scratched in the lower right. I thought I was going to scratch myself. But he does not. Pots the 7 in the left hand side bag. Down on the 8. Pots the 8 in. Brings white ball across for position on the 9. Open hand bridge. Chris has 10. Yeah, Jesson did not want to play safety on that. That was a difficult shot for anyone. He shoots them quite well, but the 3 ball did rattle out of the pocket. But he wanted to end this. He did not want to let Chris return to the table, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Pays your money, it takes your chances. Chris has 10. Jesson has 15 on the hill. Race to 16. Chris Melling to break. Yeah, the room is buzzing. The room is buzzing after that last frame. A lot of excitement here. A lot of smiles. A lot of people enjoying the action. Gotta love this 9 ball action, folks. Most exciting pool game there is. Thank you for joining us. My name is John C. Chris breaks the balls. Nothing disappears from the playing surface. All 9 balls are on the table. 9 balls on the foot spot in between the template. Jesson removes the template. Does not have a viable shot. Possibly a bank on the 1 and the white ball are up table near the head string. The 7 is in between the side pockets. 3 balls also up table. The 2, the 4, the 9, the 6, and the 8 are down table. The 5 and the 7 are fairly close together, but they're out in space. They're not. Doesn't qualify as a cluster in my book of definitions anyway. But he's measuring. There's a possible bank in the side. He went for the bank, but it went a little bit long. He was definitely being aggressive there, but leaves a white ball and the 1 ball center line. 9 ball's right below the 1 ball. So we may see a 1-9 combination attempt. Chris, I'm not sure what he's doing here. Pots the 1 in the lower right, brings the white ball off the side rail below the 4 position on the blue 2. Nicely done. Down on the 2. It's all waiting for him here. All the balls are away from the rail except for the 8, which is not too far away. But he's not wasting any time. Pots the 3 in, brings white ball off the side rail for the 4 ball, big 4 ball. Goes forward with a little right-hand spin, a little reverse to kill the movement of the white ball. Straight in on the 5. Pots the 5 in. 4 balls left. Down on the 6. Brings the white ball to the side rail and up for the 7 in the right-hand side pocket. Down on the 7. Got to go back and down for the black 8 ball. And he does so. Avoids the 9. Ends up straight in on the 8, or real close to that. Forward, top side rail, over for the 9 ball attempt in the left-hand side pocket. What's the ball? Chris has 11. Jesson lurking on the hill, just in the break. Yeah, sometimes you only get so many bites at the apple. Justin's had a couple of opportunities to close out this match, and he did not complete the task. So, but you gotta have a short memory in this game. You're always gonna make mistakes. Almost no one in the world plays perfect. You're always gonna make mistakes. You're always gonna miss shot. You gotta get past that. That's in the past. You're at the table. Now, what do you do? Going forward, you gotta have a real short memory. You gotta forget that stuff. Just in the break, from his usual spot on the corner of the break box, down on the break. Breaks, makes a ball on the lower right, gets a 9 ball heading towards, but it's not gonna get there. But he's got a shot on the one. He's got a shot on the one. He's got some traffic though. The white ball's on near the cushion, about a finger off below the left-hand side pocket, and he's got a cut shot on the one in the upper right. But the white ball's got to come down for position on the blue two. The 6 and the 9 or the 8 could come into play. Pots this, he pots the ball, but he catches the 6. That was a real surgical attempt there. So he's a little bit flat here. No offensive shot. Well, don't talk too fast there, John. You got a couple of, if he's feeling it, there's a couple of things he could do. He could try to bank this 2 ball in the upper left. But no, he's not doing that. He's playing a safety, bringing the white ball all the way up. See, he's a lot smarter than I am. Gets a snooker behind the 9 ball. Nicely done. That's what you want to do when you're on the hill. Don't get all froggy and stuff. That's what I would have done. I would have tried to bank or something, or tried to carry him on the floor or something crazy. Not this man. He's a lot smarter than me. So, Chris has 11. Chris needs 5. He's won 3 in a row. I think 3 in a row. Regardless, still tall hill to climb here. Snookered and no obvious path for the white ball to get to that blue 2 ball. That 9 ball is not far away from the middle right-hand side pocket. 6 is up table, 7's up table, 8, 9, 8, 4, 2, and the 3 are down table. 9 balls near, slightly below the right-hand side pocket. Looks like he does have a window to go to the rail, to the bottom rail with spin, but hard to tell what's going to happen after that. All you can do is just hit that sucker, best you can do. Down on the 2, 1, 2 rails, 1, 2 rails. Taps the 3, gets a position, makes the 9 a lot harder. It's almost on the knuckle. But Justin has a shot on the blue 2. 3 balls on the left-hand side. Just has to avoid that 7 with the white ball. Avoid that 7. And he does. He does nicely stroked. Comes down, all the way down and up. Down and up. I'm liking Justin's chances from here. Don't think that 9 is going to pose a problem for him. He has got nearly ball in hand position on the pink 4. 5 balls left on the table. 2 comes above, avoids the hampered queuing. So he's got an ideal angle on this green 6 ball to get on the 7 to complete the run out. Pots the ball in the upper right, comes a little far, but not too much. Still, it's a nice shot on the brown 7 and upper left. Just got to get a good angle to get on that 9 and run that 9 ball up. Pots the 7 and comes around. He's on the wrong side. He wanted to be straight in or to the left of the 8 ball. So he's got some work to do here. But still a very enviable position here. He just got to bring the white ball. Oh, you got to keep the white ball below the 9. I mean, you just don't want to go above the 9. So he's going to have to bring it. See, he might spin over. That's what he does. With spin. And he's got a cut shot on the 9. He's got to cut it past the point on the side pocket. This is for the money, folks. This is for the match. Not easy, but he's only a diamond away. Pretty close to his work here. But these are always nerve-wracking shots. He's lining it up. He's shaking his head. Yeah, he wanted a little more grab off of that last shot there. But he is down on the 9, shooting it past his hip pocket. And Jesson wins. Final score, 16-11. Jesson over Chris. And okay, they're breaking the cues down. I thought they might play another one. They are breaking their cues down. So we are done for the night. Thank you for joining us here at S1. My name is John C. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure to bring you this match. I learned a few things. Always do. I love watching these top world-class players. JESSON MARABI, victorious, 16-11 over Chris Melling. My name is John C. Thank you for being with us. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, next month we have high roller competition. December 20th through the 22nd. Thank you for being with us. My name is John C. signing off. I'll see you next time.